this is where we're watching Niels van der Putte towards the right of our screen, and he just pops around two Arts in the centre of the picture in order to get into this little corner first, because then they go into a section of the mud banks, and he was able to ride the first bit and ride the second bit. And you can see there two Arts in second spot wasn't able to. Everyone else, Kevin Kuhn got through, but everyone else was stuck behind them. And so as he comes over the top, he's already at the descent by the time that Arts is back on and pedalling. And this is where he starts to try and extend that gap.
And this was his second bank that he was talking about. He rode both of them, and for him, he won the race on the first lap here with those two sections.
He really did, because he was able to consistently ride both sections, whereas a lot of riders were having to stop over the top. And this is where we see Michael van Toornout rides in the back of Toon Arts, has to jump off and loses a couple of places, which I don't think, well, maybe it would have affected him when he came to the finish, but that didn't really affect him in that moment. There's our balloon dipping in the river, in the lake.
Yeah, it was a moment that they, as you can see, they were taking on a lot of water there. Niels van der Putte, though, phenomenal ride today, and the gap was growing all the time. But when you go out from the first half a lap, when you've got Lars van der Haar charging down as well, you'll see Lars van der Haar closing, because it was only 25 seconds in the end, the gap. And I know you do ease up here when you've got this sort of gap, but it was 25 seconds in the end, the gap between van der Putte and van der Haar.
Yeah, and these last two laps, like you say, for van der Putte were significantly slower. They are only the 9th and 11th fastest of the race. So, you know, even though every other lap he had the fastest lap time on that lap, he just, those last two, he obviously started to tire a bit, and then he was enjoying the moment.
50 seconds
fourth
back.
win of the season. Is this a perfect season for you?
Perfect, maybe not, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. I've been very consistent, but I missed out on the podium in the three championships, which is a bit of a bummer. It would have been nice to have a medal in one of those three races. And also I had some sickness the 2 weeks before Worlds, so that was a bit of a disappointment, but it feels great to finish off the season with some good legs again.
Een applaus op nummer 3, Michael van Toornout, tweede van der Haar en winnaar Niels van der Putte.